Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about makeup that I think is overhyped. So if you've been watching my channel, you will know that I just recently posted a video on makeup that I think is underhyped, that I like and I think people need to talk about more. And today we're going to talk about makeup that, I don't hate it, but I think people like it a little bit too much and talk about it a little bit too much. So if you guys are curious to know what products I think are overhyped, then this is the video for you. So, I'm not saying I don't like these products, because a lot of them I do really like them. I just think that people talk about them so much, and they're not that good. You know, they're good. They're not bad products by any means, but they're not that good. We're going to talk about products that I think are overhyped. And the first one, I might get a lot of hate for. What is this called? The Anastasia Modern Renaissance. You guys, the formula is good. The product is good. These just aren't. I find it hard to make a complete eye look with this. It's not very wearable. I tend to like eyeshadow palettes that have like a more wearable option and then a little bit more of a dramatic option. It doesn't have like a really deep color, and I feel like it's missing that. I feel like it only has a couple of shimmer shades, and I'd like some more of those. I just feel like it's missing something for me. A lot of these colors, I don't really tend to go for these berry colors. The formula is good. It's not like my all-time favorite eyeshadow formula. It's good. Clearly you can see I've used it, and I've gotten some good looks out of it. But I just think for all of the hype, people like love this thing. This is like the most purchased eyeshadow palette in the world, I think. It's just not that good. It's good. It's not a bad eyeshadow palette. I still like it and I still use it, but it's not that good. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely have eyeshadow palettes that I like over this and that I reach for over this. I just don't feel like I love my makeup when I use this palette. So I think it's overrated. Don't shoot me. Don't unsubscribe. I promise, I still like it. I don't hate it. And if you love it, I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. Okay? Another product that I think is overhyped is the MAC Paint Pot. This is, the one that I have is in Soft Ochre. It's good. I don't hate it. I've used it. There's a pretty good dip in it. But I don't love it. What I do like it for is it covers the discoloration that I have on my eyes. And I have a lot of discoloration on my eyes. I don't know why. I just have really pigmented lid veins. I don't really know. They're always really yellow, and I hate every other eye primer that I use doesn't really cover them well. So I do like this for that. My makeup does last a really long time on it. It makes the colors on top of it really pop. But it makes my eyeshadow kind of crusty looking. Like, it looks really dry and wrinkly on my eyes sometimes, and I haven't been able to figure out the perfect way to apply it, whether it's with my finger or a brush or a beauty blender. It's good. It's not like the worst eyeshadow primer in the world, but it's definitely not like everybody, like, it's their go-to, it's their favorite, everybody loves it, and it's not mine. Okay, you guys, another product that I think is overhyped. The Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I feel like I'm gonna get hate for this video. I'm like literally nervous about saying these things. The one that I have in my hand here is the Secret Brightening Powder. And a lot of people probably think this is underhyped, this specific one. But what I'm actually talking about is the regular translucent powder. That's just the only one I have right now. You guys, it's good. It is very good. It is an incredibly good setting powder. But I think this one's just as good. You know? I think that you can find really comparable powders at the drugstore for so much less money. And yet everybody only ever talks about the Laura Mercier one. And there's other ones from the Sephora. There's other high-end ones that are just as good too. And I just feel like it's been around for a long time. It was like the first one to really do the loose setting powder thing. And I get that. And I think it's really good. I had a sample of it. I used it up. I enjoyed every little bit of it. But I'm not, oh, my hands are so cold. I'm not going to repurchase it. And I don't think that you need to. Like, if you don't have it, it's okay. You don't need to have it. There are other setting powders that do just as well. So, while it's good, don't think you need it. Okay, another product that I think, you guys, these all, like, it pains me to not like things that other people like so much. Okay. The NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. It's just okay. I just don't feel like it blends out very well. I don't feel like it has enough coverage. Now, I don't have the right shade, so that might be part of it. This is in Light 2 Vanilla, and I probably need like custard. So I probably need a little bit deeper of a shade, but I just don't find that it's that good. I really think that I have other concealers that I like more, and I know everybody is on Tarte Shape Tape now, but even if I take Tarte Shape Tape out of the equation, I still think that I have other concealers that do a better job of covering my under eyes, lasting really well. I find that a lot of times when I apply this, my under eyes look really blue, and like it almost emphasizes my dark circles, and I just don't really like it. And I know that, again, Tarte Shape Tape has kind of taken over that one's place, but people still love that, and I just don't. Okay, the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipsticks. You guys, I really like this formula. I have the shade Stepping Out. I like the formula. I think they're comfortable. I think they wear really well, but my problem is the shade range. They do not have light enough nudes. I find that my least favorite thing about liquid lipsticks is when they dry down and they're even darker than how they look in the packaging. So this looks like it would be a really perfect nude for me when you swatch it. When you look at the outside, it looks even better, and I can't stand that either. When like from the outside it looks lighter than it is on the inside. But this dries down even darker. And it's just, I feel like that's what happens with all of their lipsticks. I know they did just recently come out with some more nudes, and I swatched one of them and it could be okay, but I just like lighter lipsticks, and I feel like this, because it dries down darker and because the packaging really tricks you, that is so frustrating to me, and that makes me not like the product. I think it's good. I think the actual lipstick or liquid lipstick is really good, but I get so frustrated by the color range that I don't even wear them, and I'm annoyed because I bought this because on the outside it looks like my perfect shade, and it's not, and that's really frustrating. So that is a product that I think is overrated. Another one that I think is overrated are the Becca highlighters. Now these are good, don't get me wrong, I have multiples of these. The Champagne Pop is like incredible. There's a pretty big dent in this, but to me, you need to have the right time and place to wear these. They are so over the top, sparkly, highlighty, glowy. I feel like they emphasize my texture sometimes. I feel like I have to use such a light hand with them, and I can't wear them most of the time because they're so highlighty that they don't work most of the time when I'm wearing makeup. It has to be the right occasion for these. Like, I think in the last year, I've worn this on New Year's and maybe one other time I went out. Like, I just don't have enough occasions to wear them because they're so highlighty. They just don't fit into my everyday look. So because of that, I think that they're overrated. I think that they're a really good quality highlight, but it's not something that I think most people are going to wear every day. The Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks. You guys, I think these are okay, but the shade range to me is ass. They do not have a good nude shade. This is Nude as Peach, and then they have like a nude gray nude shade, and then they have Rebel Rose or whatever it is. They don't have a good nude shade. They're very drying. They're no different than any other liquid lipstick, and for the amount that people raved about them, you would think that they were like God's gift to the drugstore. And they're just okay, and the shade range to me is horrible. There is not a shade that I like. The rose one is too dark. This is literally orange, and the nude one is literally gray. So I think if they came out with like a better range, I might like it better, but it's still just like your typical liquid lipstick formula. I would say this is similar to the ColourPop Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks. It's still going to be drying. It's still going to make your lips cracked and cakey looking, and it's just not that good. I think I have two more products. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Lip Gloss in Groovy. You guys, the other video, if you watch that, I mentioned the Gen Nude lipsticks, and I love them. They're my all-time favorite. And I actually really like this gloss formula, but it's this shade in particular. This is so pale. I don't know how people wear it. Like, even just mixing it in with what I already have on my lips, it makes them look really pale. If you try to wear this by itself, I find that I have corpse lips and I look dead, and it looks like, I mean, that is lighter than my skin. I think that this color looks crazy on me. I know that some people like Jaclyn Hill can pull it off, and when she mentioned it, I mean, it was sold out for like months, but this shade is so pale, I feel like it looks terrible on me, and I feel like it is overrated all because Jaclyn Hill talked about it, which I do that all the time. Like, I love Jaclyn Hill, do not get me wrong. I love all the people that talk about these products. I just feel like for me, I don't get the hype. I think that they're so overrated for the products that they are. And then the last product that I want to talk about is the Smashbox Primer Water. Again, it's one that I've already used, so I have it like up and I don't feel like digging through to get it out. It's okay, but people use it religiously like it's the best thing ever, and I don't know if it does anything. I feel like you're just spraying water on your face, you know? Like, obviously if you put water on your face before you put on a foundation, like, it's going to make it look more moisturized, but I just feel like it doesn't do anything. And maybe it's all in my head and it's because they call it water and it's in a clear bottle. I just feel like all of those products like that, like the priming sprays that you put on before your foundation, I don't know if I like them. I don't know if I believe in them. I don't know if they actually do anything. So all of those I think are overhyped, but specifically Smashbox Primer Water. I've bought like 3 of them. I like them. I use them. I use it some. I mean, I've gone through 2.5 of them. So I think that it's good. I just think it might be a little bit overhyped. That's all I have to say. So those are all the products that I think are overhyped. I think that they're okay. They're good products, but they are not worth the hype that they're getting. If you have any products that you think are overhyped, please leave them in the comments down below because I'd like to see what you guys think about these things. And if you think that any of these products deserve to have the hype or don't deserve to have the hype, comment that down below too. I want to know what you guys think about all of these products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And go ahead and check out the video that I posted before this, which is underrated makeup. And you can see what products I think people don't talk about enough. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel and see any of the other videos that I am posting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.